Darius here. He puts out videos. Is that
how do you know Darius?
I know Darius. I watch his videos. I watch.
Reason People CEO. Yes, sir. Darius Sanders in the building. Reason People Media. This is Darius Sanders.
He's one of the people that keeps us popping and keeps our brand out there. I just wanted to talk to you all before we truly get started with camp and all of that. You're doing a phenomenal job. You're not in trouble by any means. But I just want you guys to focus and take it up a level. Have a commitment to excellence. This is a gift. This is not a job. It's a choice. It's a blessing. It's an opportunity to do whatever you want to do. If you want to be close to the team, to what we're trying to accomplish, that's wonderful. If you want to use this to propel yourself to the next level, that's wonderful. Whatever you're in it for, I want you to make sure you get out of it what you put in it, and then some. But you got to define what you're in it for. But I want you guys to go to the next level. Don't just meander around and half, but anyway, everybody got a problem, everybody got an issue, everybody got something going on, right? So you got to put that aside, because I do too. I got a whole lot of stuff going on. But I have to put it aside when I'm here. Because when I'm here, I'm here. I'm always where my feet are. Always. I'm never, my feet here, but I'm at home, worried about something. I don't worry about whatever. I want you guys to give a commitment to excellence, and that stuff is contagious. That stuff is contagious when I see all you guys working your butts off. And we got, I've been with 9 different organizations in 3 colleges. And this is the best ever, I feel. And I'm not saying that because they're here, this is really the best ever. We got some young men and women around here that is awesome. And we're gonna win, and we're gonna be dominant, and we're gonna be extremely successful, but you guys are gonna play a tremendous role in it. And do not minimize what you contribute. Because you know what anybody know what the JC on my shoulders mean?
It's your equipment manager from Florida State.
It's my equipment manager from Florida State. That's how much he meant to me. That Smitty does a great job of making sure he goes with me everywhere. Everywhere. That's how much you guys and how important you can be to somebody. He changed my darn life, and he's a part of me every darn time I go out there on the field, every time I feel like I'm putting on equipment. And thank you, my man, for making sure that's everything. Let's do it, all right? I believe in y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all back at Florida State, we used to have this MTC, Managers Trainers Classic. Campo used to play. Campo was a manager. Campo was unbelievable, you know. And we played this football game between the two. And we got to get that stuff back going. Like, we got to compete against them and kick their butt. So it's going to be times where after practice, I'm going to say, give me your best 4. I'm going to want their best 4. We're going to have a relay. Didn't we have a relay race last year?
Yeah.
And what happened? Somebody failed. It's all right. I'm going to let you redeem. It's all right. I'm going to let you redeem. I'm going to let you redeem. Do we have that on camera?
No, not him. No, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah. I don't got it, but we got it.
Yeah. That wasn't pretty. But it's okay. We're going to let you redeem yourself. But I appreciate y'all, man. But let's commitment to excellence, all right? All right. Bring it up. Who's the boss around here besides these two? Who's next in line? Y'all looking around? Somebody should say me. On Smitty?
Yeah, on Smitty.
Somebody say something. They say on Smitty.
EQ on 3. EQ on 3. 1, 2, 3.
EQ. It's equipment.
Play-by-play, what happened last time, bro? So give your side of the story, bro.
Started off hot, came down, just eyes on the ground as soon as I took off. Started losing balance, didn't lose balance. Honestly, it was impressive. I stayed up for 15 yards until I did eventually fall down. The comeback's gonna go crazy. I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
I lost
we'll be
too,
back.
Bro, so I have to do. It's a comeback season for both of us.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
I'm the same ones.
Nah, those ain't the same ones.
Oh, these aren't the same ones.
Hey, shout out to my dog LeBron. I'm wearing the LeBron Primes today. Should we call him the Prime LeBrons or the LeBron Prime?
Prime LeBrons, baby?
Whatever. I actually like it. I like the way they feel. I like the logo. Let's go. I like it.
That's all I got.
You want to tell the vlog what you're here today doing, bro?
What's up out there, Colorado Buffalo Nation? Matt McChesney. 0 to 60 podcast on the Believe Network. We're rolling today with Coach Prime at 1 p.m. I cannot wait to get Big Man in the room over here in the lounge and talk shop. It's going to be a great interview. Check it out live on YouTube at the 0 to 60 pod. We're rolling. Darius is in the house doing what he does, obviously, and I really can't wait. Being an ex-Buff back here at the crib and the opportunity to interview Coach Prime, it's going to be a great day. So 1 o'clock, baby. Tune in.
Colorado uniform, but everything that we've seen, we know. Like I'm mic'd every game, so you know, for the documentary and everything. So you could hear it. You could replay the documentary. When we got the ball back, I said he's going to drive us down. We're going to win. And I told Coach Kelly that was sitting right beside me. We're going to win because I know how he performs when we're on stage, like at the highest level, when there's pressure. He don't feel it. He applies pressure.
But with the potential of having Shedeur and Travis both in the Heisman race going into the next year, that's got to be pretty exciting.
Well, it's not only exciting. It's great for the rest of the team. Forget the Heisman. Let's think about where they're rated in the draft. The guys are like 1 and 2 or both in the top 5 for certain. Do you know how many scouts gonna be on those sidelines for spring, for fall?
Coming to watch them, they're gonna see you.
Yeah, but they're gonna get to see our other kids. They're gonna get to see the linemen that we brought in, the defensive ends, the pass rushers, some guys in the secondary. I mean, they're gonna get to see the tight ends. They're gonna get to see everything that we feature. Our wonderful 2 of our kickers that are phenomenal. 3 of them are phenomenal. They're going to get to see all those components of this team, and that's what it's all about. No matter what they really came to, but then when they see that, they're going to say, wow, did you see that receiver that Shedeur is throwing to? Who is that? Let me find him, because this kid is unbelievable. Like, that's what you're going to see, and it's going to be a draft factory, and we're going to win.
Absolutely. And look, I just got done talking to Coach Loadhold. He came up and we got a chance to talk for about 10 minutes. You know, obviously coming from Oklahoma and that offensive line factory there, that hire is out of the home, out of the park home run. Talk about Coach Loadhold.
But these young men, and you determine who gets what. That's what we're dealing with right now. We ain't dealing with no NIL. How do you have credibility or attractability coming out of high school? Who knows you?
Well, I agree.
I could put you in your whole uniform and take you down to the mall, and nobody would notice, but I'm going to give you $1 million. Come on. Let's earn it, man. Let's work and go.
100%.
I don't mind you being comfortable, but I do mind you being filthy rich and you had done that. Now, when you do something, please, when you do something and you make it happen, like some of these guys that are being, like our quarterback, earn. Like, you know what earn means? Earn means I know what I'm getting on Saturday. That's what earn means. Earned mean I know exactly, I ain't got to guess, I know what I'm getting on Saturday.
That's what your contract on Sunday means.
Yeah, but everybody want to get paid, but they don't want what comes with. No. They don't want what comes with getting paid. Because now you want to be a professional. Can I treat you like that? Because professionals get cut.
Every day.
Yeah, professionals get walking papers.
Every day.
Professionals get chastised from the media. And this has been a sacred place for college athletes, because the media don't really touch college athletes because they're kids. But now when that young man is getting compensated more than that writer or that blogger or that guy who has this podcast, and that guy's already a little sensitive because this college kid is making more money. So now he attacks him. So now that college kid, can he handle it? Can he handle looking at all that? Can he handle it? He really can't. Now we're into a mental health situation. See, all this stuff lends to one another, man, and I'm praying for these kids. That's why we have so much that insulate these kids, that really speak to these kids and help these kids really journey through this adversity and the wealth that they've accumulated.
And the support staff you guys have here is incredible.
Tremendous.
I mean, I think it's by far the best in the country, top to bottom. After all the coaches I talk to and everybody I deal with down at 6-0, I mean, no one does it like you guys do it up here, just making sure that your guys come first.
I think about the first one. Then I think about the next one. Then I think about the next one. But that first one is big. And we're preparing for that right now. Some guys like, oh, you on them real hard right now. No. We win now. We don't win in the fall. We don't win in the summer. We start winning right now. Winning starts now. Winning don't wait on you to feel like when you could address it or have it over for dinner or lunch or breakfast. Winning starts right now. the whole attitude, the whole way you work, the way you practice, the way you focus, the way you're detailed and detail oriented, and the coaches. And one thing that I feel like we got it right with the staff. I feel like we got it right. I always say that Rod and our staff, biblical reference, they comfort me. These guys, I feel as though we 100% got it right. I really do. I'm sitting up there watching things that I didn't see. I'm watching places that we didn't go. I'm watching things happen in walkthroughs that are like, that's it. The details and the teaching and that just on the details of the little things and the commitment to excellence, man.
Maybe you can't describe it, but when you see it, you know.
You know it.
Right.
And you know when you see these big guys getting downfield and walkthroughs, when the linemen are running downfield 15 to 20 yards and walkthroughs.
That's what you want.
You're like, I had to yell at y'all last year to do that. Now you just, because it's a whole new game, it's a whole new day. Like, these guys are serious about going pro. And we've improved in every position. And all the starters that are returning, they're better. Because the scheme, because the thought process, because the familiarity that they have right now, they're better. So I can sit up here comfortably and say, at every position, we've got better. That are involved. We want those involved. We want Peggy. We want her to walk and do her thing. You know, we may put her in Louis. You just don't even know. I mean, and there's so many people that have reached out to involve themselves in what we're trying to accomplish here. Then we're going to do something with the donors. I think that Friday evening, Saturday morning, I'm going to do something with the alumni guys that played here before. I want to meet all you guys in the big meeting room, and let's talk about what has transpired and all of that. Game time, then a party, multiple DJs after the game. And Sundays, like, of course.
Love it.
Multiple. And Sunday, I want to have a brunch with the biggest 21 donors that we have. So it could be an intimate thing so they could really understand where we're going and how we're going to get there.
Man, Coach, you do understand that you are revolutionizing the way that the head coach position is being operated
that's
at
what
the
we
college
do.
level,
Well,
right?
it is. So many people say now sports is about business, so why don't we act like it?
Amen.
You know, just because I have the business acronym, don't criticize. You know, don't ostracize. But because I have that, and I'm able to see through the smoke, we got some surprises for the kids that they're going to be elated. They're going to be elated that weekend, I promise you.
And look, as a small business owner myself, I am constantly trying to learn from individuals like you and the ability to take that next step in business and really, you know, make a name for yourself off of your brand and things of that nature. When you're talking to your team about not only the importance, and you said this about your shoes, which, I mean, if you got a pair of 14s, I'm going to see Schmidt. But like, you know, you were talking about this, like, the shoe only sells if you ball.
You're successful.
So is that, I know that's at the forefront of everything you tell them. There's all this other stuff, it's smoke.
It don't matter.
Can you play?
You got a ball. Nothing that I've ever accomplished would have worked if I didn't ball. If I didn't put it on the line, if I didn't do what I did in the World Series, I wouldn't have been the guy that I was. If I didn't do what I did in the Super Bowl, the journey to get us to the Super Bowl, I wouldn't be sitting here today. We all have moments that we can reflect on right now. The difference is I maximize mine, every last one of them. And I want these young men to maximize theirs, but I want them not to make the mistakes when I took a left and should have stayed right. I want them to keep going forward and not digress backwards because of a family member. I want them to keep going and not move in another lane and stay in that slow lane. They don't have to get in that fast lane because of this young woman. I want to tell them about all the trials, tribulations, and pitfalls that our coaching staff and our, not supporters, our people, I call them the big engines that are leading around here, the things that we came up against. We can't hide them from these young men. We want to be open and tell them because we don't want them to make the same mistakes that we made.
And the experience can go a long way if you'll just listen, rather than just hear.
That's right.
That's one thing that, you know, that I try and talk to the young men at 6-0 about all the time. All right, a couple more questions here. Coach Prime joined us here on 0 to 60, and brother, I cannot thank you enough for taking the time out of your busy schedule to sit down with us. I want to talk about rivalry a little bit.
I didn't know anything about that until they told us, hey, you know you can't wear red right now. Cool, I had to get all my red out of there because that was one of my favorite colors. I had to give that up. And now with this gentleman in Colorado State, he's forced it into a rivalry. I'm cool. I was cool, but he made it what it is, and I cannot wait. So I love that kind of stuff. You got to understand, I'm not one, and you would appreciate this. When I go out for a game, you know, my normal ritual, and Neely can attest to this, I usually, from high school on, in pros, I used to go out and jog around the field and get myself loose and get ready. So now that I couldn't run, so I used to walk around the field and get myself loose. Now I could jog a little bit, so I go to a certain place that I walk back around because I don't want to be offensive to the opposing team. But I'm ready to get down. I'm not ready to shake your hand, hug you, and lie to you and tell you how good your program is and kiss the baby. I'm not about that at that time. I'm ready to get down. So I'm not like a lot of these other coaches that you know, I remember Chip Kelly, we was getting ready to play UCLA, and Coach Kelly came over, he said, Prime. I said, Coach, I'm sorry, I'm locked in, man, I'm in that mode. And he hugged me like, I'm not like the rest of these dudes, man, you know, you're my guy. He said, now after the game, you can call, we can talk about anything you want to talk about. But until then, I'm like, Coach, you just know now, I'm locked in right now. So, and he's my guy. So I'm not that type of guy. And some of these guys take it the wrong way, but when I'm on that grass, man, it's time.
It's business time.
It's time.
Absolute business time.
Yeah, and I don't want my kids to see me all hugged up and booed up with the competitor. Like, come on, man, I'm ready to get down.
Yeah, that's not
I better not see them hugged up and booed up with one of the guys on the other team.
Well, yeah, I don't think we're going to have any problems hugging up and booing up CSU and Nebraska moving forward.
Exactly.
And I love that. You know, the rivalries is what has made college football so great throughout its history and the individual players. We got a couple more questions for you here, Coach, then we'll get you out of here. Off the football a little bit, but still very relevant. You know, the spring game's coming up. You said that maybe Wayne will be here and so on and so forth.
We never know. Honestly, man, we never know who's going to be here. We don't know. We get calls at the last minute. And some people have come that you guys don't even know about because they wanted to stay private. So they may watch the game from up here or go up into my box or whatever. But we've had some guys that adore Colorado football.
Yeah, I walked by last year and I see Nelly and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then all of a sudden Raekwon's sitting there. I'm like, hey, Wu-Tang! So that was pretty awesome.
Exactly.
But I wanted to get, you know, off of football a little bit and ask you a couple of different questions. Like, number one, if you're looking at a Mount Rushmore hip hop,
Right.
who's on it?
That's tough, man. Because you got to understand now, I'm with Keith Sweat in that R&B. Like, that's my dude. I'll fight a dude by Keith Sweat, man. That's my boy. That's my dog. Like, so I'm in there. But you got to understand, I think Wayne is the greatest ever.
I would have to agree with you.
Wayne is the greatest ever. But I'm going to put Snoop up there because Snoop is my dog. And I'm going to leave it. I'm going to
Wayne,
leave it.
Snoop,
I'm going to leave
and
it.
then 2 question marks?
I can't say because
Just too many.
yeah, it's too many, and I love different things in life, not just one typical thing. Keith Sweat is definitely gonna be up there. I promise you that. Yeah, he's gonna be up there. You know who may be up there? Who got a shot? Luther may have a shot. Luther Vandross. Come on,
Hey man, might as well. Let's throw it all together.
Yeah, I'm old
Love
school.
it. I dig it. All right, Luther, Keith Sweat, Lil Wayne,
And Snoop.
and Snoop.
That's a heck of a group, man. That's a heck of a group to have over for dinner.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, and look, last question I wanted to ask you here before we wrap this up. The National Football League is where everybody in that room wants to go.
Right.
You know, you're obviously the best player in your position ever, not trying to hype you up or nothing, as you know. I'm watching these young corners in the National Football League. There's a guy down the street, Pat Surtain Jr., who is,
Yes. He was
better than his daddy, and his daddy was legit.
He's a dog.
Who are some of the guys that you watch and then maybe walk
In the
up to
pros?
Hunter and Shiloh and the pros and go,
I
hey,
don't.
Watch, model after this or watch this.
Honestly, man, I'm so locked into what we do. Like when I was working with the NFL Network, I watch pros. That was my job.
Right.
You know, that was my occupation. Now I'm so into the college game, I barely watch NFL football because you got to understand that Sunday we practice
Sunday's
on
a work
Sundays.
day. Yeah,
We
Sunday's
practice
a
on
work day.
we work. So I may catch the tail end of a game. I remember last year one time I gave him a day off, and I took my sons to the game to watch the Broncos or whatever. But I don't really watch them, but I do. You know, I love Jalen Ramsey. It's so many guys that I really love and love how they play the game. And the thing about it, I adore them so much, I may get them in touch with them. Like Shedeur has spoken to multiple quarterbacks, you know, especially he's going to talk to several more leading up to the season because I want him to glean from everybody.
Absolutely.
So he could grab something from everybody. Shiloh loves Buda Baker. So I called Buda Baker, hey man, my son want to holler at you about this. So, yeah, and whoever the kids want. Now, one of my kids today was like, Coach, you know, such. I said, he said, my defensive coach is good. I said, boy, this after that to get in. He gonna get in your butt. He gonna challenge you every minute you can fathom. I promise you. Wait till he get here.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So Coach Sapp's going to be here in March, right?
Yeah.
Talk about Coach Warren Sapp being on the field, being able to teach, you know, that Sapp counter chop, grabbing the hand. Can't wait.
He has so much in him, like so many other guys, even yourself. You have so much in him that you just want to give. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Take it to the grave with you? You know what you gonna do with it? So you gotta get it out. You gotta pour it out. And to see him last spring, just come kick it and during the season just meander around and get in the hot tub, with the kids and talking. He was holding shop, and you got the hot tub is full, and he's just teaching and giving moves and all that stuff is incredible. But to know that these kids are going to have that on a daily basis, it's crazy, man.
Walk into Coach Sapp's office.
Yeah, but all these coaches have come, most of them have come from the NFL, so they accompany the stories, they accompany everything.
Connection, relationships, that's really what this is.
Yes, it is. Now I got some questions for you.
Yes, sir.
How we doing, man?
We're doing good, man.
I just want to make sure, because there's always some controversy and I want to clear it up.
Yeah.
Like your viewers gonna say, why you ain't ask him about that, or why you ain't say that? I want to make sure we're straight.
We're doing good.
But I'm saying we've always been straight. I want to make sure you're straight. So what's going on?
Man, I feel great. I'm having an awesome time. I mean, other than the last week has been pretty tough for Buffalo Country losing the next teammate,
Right.
Clyde Sorrell. That's been pretty tough, but.
I mean, with the program, man, because I know there's been some bull jump in the past. Like, what's going on? I don't hear about this stuff. They keep everything away from me, so I like to know: are we good? What's going on?
I'm good. Okay, the hell, we'll just
you got to.
All right, so the Stanford game that I didn't go to the Stanford game, so whatever I did.
Like, what happened?
I don't know.
Me either. I saw it in writing. I saw it in writing
too from Sports Illustrated. I was like, Nick, did we even go to this game? And he's like, no. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. I did want to ask you one thing.
Okay.
The importance of, I'm sure Florida State has a fight song, right? Did you guys sing that back in the day? How do you feel about the fight song? Is that something that's really important?
If it's important to the student body, it should be important to us.
Okay.
But you just got to understand, now, this ain't like you bringing 10 players in.
And that's the next question is you flip the whole roster.
You bring it in to flip the whole roster. Now you want them to, understand this platinum record. Like you got to really, right. I want them to spend time in that playbook. We gonna get this fight song. If this fight song is important to you, I understand. But we got to get this playbook down and win some games.
Amen to that. Good point. Solid point.
What I want you to do is we got to keep the main thing the main thing. Those other things are ancillary. We'll get that, but we got to get this. Okay.
To win first, and then worry about singing.
Let's get together first.
Okay.
Then we'll worry about that.
Amen to that.
Yeah, but we one of our kids stood up and we go over it now. We do go over it. We go over it, but I can't say everybody regurgitate that thing. It's got to be like, you got to put a rap beat behind it for our kids.
You got
to put a beat behind it, then they'll get it real quick.
I love it, man. All right, last question here. We're back to the University of Colorado, the spring game, everything moving forward. Where is the University of Colorado headed, Coach, under your guidance and leadership?
Under our guidance and leadership, I always include the body and the coaches and the staff and everything. We're in a very good place. We're in a place that we don't want to speak too much of because we know what we got. We know what we got. We know what we got. And the 2 deep depth chart right now that we could just guess is unbelievable. Like the depth of it. You would love each and every one of these linemen because they ain't playing. They have a relationship. They do everything together. They are committed to protect two. And it's unbelievable, the environment and the expectation. We did instill hope. You got to understand what what we had last year, offensively and defensively, as well as the staff, we got our butts kicked twice. Every other game we had a shot. We had a shot, but we didn't have enough dogs. And I said it after one game, you guys didn't want to believe me. We didn't have enough dogs to secure those victories. And now we feel like we do, 100%. Like, you got to see them work. You got to see their intensity, the way they study, the way they're in meetings, and that it's about the staff as well, because they demand excellence. And it's at a whole nother place right now, man. And I'm happy to be a part of this movement, because you thought those first 3 weeks was something special. We can't wait for the whole season to be special, because those first 3 weeks were iconic. There was something that you like, oh my God.
It was insane.
We're on a train, we're on a roller coaster that's going 100 miles an hour. Like, we feel like we have the propensity to have that an entire season because of the personnel, the staff, the depth that we have. We really do, man. I'm excited. I am.
I'm excited. I'm about to run through a wall in this place. So I'll tell you what. I'm Matt McChesney. This is 0 to 60. That is Coach Prime. We are at the University of Colorado. Brother, thank you so much. I cannot.
Did we answer all the questions that needed to be answered?
I'm pretty sure we got all.
I just want your viewers to get what they want.
I'm pretty sure we got them all. I cannot thank you enough for coming on the show and making time. And go Bucks.
Well, you know my word is good. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it.
Amen to that every time.
Yeah, I do.
Every damn time.
I got you.
That is a
God bless you, man.
This is my rock. I'm glad he came back, get some mental health. I'm glad he's back playing next to me.
Also, congratulations on your degree, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm working on mine right now, so.
Okay, shit, I'm trying to get my master's, man. So I got a little bit more to go, or I might be SLPA certified. I'm not sure yet, just whatever. You know, I feel like it's the best plan for me right now, but it's thankful to finally have a degree and be able to walk across the stage.
I'm a vlog it, bro. Oh no, it's at Jackson?
No, it's here.
Oh, it's here? Okay, man.
It's here.
All right, man.
Hello.
Look the other way.
I'm trying to pig in the blanket. Man, what you doing, cuz?
Pig in a blanket, nigga.
Pig in the blanket.
What are you doing?
I'm chilling, bro.
Are you working out?
I'm waking up. Yeah, I'm waiting to work out. I'm just chilling. What's up, bro?
Okay, this is for your vlog, bro.
And then later, I might get We locked in today.
Yeah.
I'm on.
I ain't going outside.
And he fucking failed the first time, but then I come over, he want to get mad at him. Nah, bro, I hit my knee the first time, man. Yeah, when I come, Bob's coming around.
Hey, you're bad over me. Let's take it off first. I was just talking.
That's one. Building up your confidence, get low. Keep building up your confidence. After the show.
What's good?
1, 2, up. Hey. Hey, yeah, folks. Let's say solid and tight.
Damn!